The Man Who Came Before. Every year, something happens on New Year's Eve. Police know this. Emergency services know this. People disappear. Doors are opened. And some mistakes are never undone. This story is based on a real police report. Names were changed. Details were withheld. But what happened was never explained. December 31st, 2014. A small town near Krakow, Poland. Snow covered the streets. Traffic was gone. No guests were expected. Inside the house, a family of 4 waited for midnight. At 11:12 p.m., the youngest child said something strange. She heard bells. Low, uneasy. Her parents ignored it. Fireworks. Church bells. Imagination. But 6 minutes later, the bells came again. Closer. Slower. A neighbor's security camera later recorded a tall figure in red, walking through the snow. No footsteps behind him. None. At 11:21 p.m., someone knocked on the door. 3 times. Slow. Heavy. The father looked through the peephole. He saw a red coat, white fur, a sack on the ground, but no face. Against his wife's wishes, he opened the door. The man said nothing. He stepped forward, placed the sack inside the house, and walked away, into the snow. Inside the sack were 4 presents, wrapped neatly, each with a name. The children, the mother, the father. No, from Santa. Just 4 words. For this year. The first gift was opened. A small wooden toy car. Old. Handmade. Worn. The father froze. He had seen it before. His brother owned the same toy. Before disappearing in 1989. The second gift was opened. A pink scarf. The mother screamed. The scarf belonged to her predecessor, the children's biological mother. She was buried with it. Phones stopped working. Signal vanished. Outside, the bells rang again. Right at the door, the last gift remained. The father's. He opened it. Inside, a DVD. No label. They played it. The video showed their house. From outside. Recorded in the snow. The timestamp read, December 31st, 2015, 11:59 p.m. 1 year into the future. Police entered the house. Lights. Voices. A body was carried out. The camera zoomed in. It was the father. The video ended. Fireworks exploded outside. Midnight arrived. The new year began. The father laughed, called it a prank, a joke. At 12:14 a.m., someone knocked again. He didn't answer. The next morning, police arrived. No footprints, no witnesses. The DVD was taken. One officer noticed something strange. The timestamp format matched police body cameras, not home equipment. 1 year later, at exactly 11:59 p.m., the father collapsed. Heart attack. Body cameras recorded everything. The timestamps matched perfectly. On the doorstep, a single red bell was found. Still warm. They don't call him Santa. They call him the one who comes early. And if he knocks before midnight, the year has already decided.
Every year, on New Year's Eve, railways operate at the edge. Delays, tired dispatchers, empty platforms. It is precisely then that trains vanish, trains that officially do not exist. December 31st, 2009. A small station in western Ukraine. The name has been removed from archives. Temperature, -12 degrees Celsius. Snow fell heavily. The last passenger service left at 10:40 p.m. After that, silence. At 11:26 p.m., the station dispatcher received a signal. A train appeared on the display. Number, unregistered. Route, blank. Arrival time, 11:58 p.m. The dispatcher assumed it was a glitch. But a few minutes later, the radio came alive on its own. Breathing could be heard in the speakers. Then, a voice. Old. Raspy. We are approaching. The passengers are waiting. At 11:57 p.m., the train entered the station. No lights in the carriages. No identification signs. Old cars, Soviet-era design. It stopped perfectly, as if it knew the platform. The doors opened. No one got off. But inside, someone was there. The dispatcher stepped closer and looked into the first carriage. The seats were occupied by people in holiday clothes, with packages, with gifts. They sat completely still, staring straight ahead, all of them, in one compartment. He saw a woman with a child. The child held a Christmas ornament. Glass, broken. The ornament had a year on it. 1986. At 11:59 p.m., the train sounded its horn. One long blast. The dispatcher stepped back. The doors closed. The train departed, without waiting for clearance. At exactly midnight, it disappeared. It didn't leave. It didn't vanish into the fog. It simply ceased to exist. The tracks were empty. The next day, the station was inspected by a commission. No records, no scheduled service, no authorization for movement. But the security cameras captured something. The train, the people inside the carriages. Experts noticed a detail. All the passengers were not looking out the windows. They were looking into the camera. A week later, the station dispatcher resigned. Before leaving, he left a note. It had only one sentence. They weren't traveling to celebrate. They were going home. But not this year. In the closed archives of the railway, there is an unofficial term. New Year's runs. These are trains that appear only once a year. They don't carry living passengers. But if you stand on the platform at midnight and hear the horn, it's better not to look back. Because, according to survivors' testimony, if you look into the window of a carriage and see yourself among the passengers, it means only one thing. Next New Year, you will travel on a journey that never ends.